Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Look, does anyone... Thank you very much. I have an important, if personal, question. Does anyone here use money? A couple people do. Okay, if so, you might want to rethink putting it in the stock market and invest in something more stable or useful in the after times, like potable water or sheep or flame-throwing guitars. Because it was a rough day on the stock market today. The Dow ended the day down 473 points, and I think we have a footage of the closing bell. Here's what caused the plunge. You see, Trump has been trying to get a trade deal with China, and this is important because China's principal export is everything. Chinese trade negotiators were scheduled to arrive in Washington for talks tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. Things were looking good. But then, on Sunday, Trump tweeted this. For 10 months, China has been paying tariffs to the USA of 25% on $50 billion of high tech and 10% on $200 billion of other goods. These payments are partially responsible for our great economic results. The 10% will go up to 25% on Friday. $325 billion. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Point out that the man who controls our economic future, has it in the palm of his hands, says billions dollars. Look. China's, if I don't get my monies, my billions dollars, there's gonna be troubles. Don't make me put my rings on. But Trump assured the American people the tariffs paid to the USA have had little impact on product cost, mostly borne by China. Of course, Trump is lying in that tweet, and here's how you know. He's the one saying it. Also, China. Sure. Also, US-based companies pay the additional money and often end up passing these costs on to American consumers. So he's willing to tank the economy just to look like a tough guy with China. Hey, China, want to see how strong I am? Well, stand back while I punch myself in the face. What? Here it comes. Now, it's okay, I got all this padding. Now, Trump's threat to raise tariffs was not well received by the Chinese. They have issued this official government response: do not even think about it. No worries there. He does not think. Chinese social media circulated a meme of Trump as Thanos. Great. So now I won't understand what Trump's doing unless I watch Ant-Man and the Wasp. But the big story is everything that's not happening in Washington. On Thursday, Attorney General William Barr did not appear before the House Judiciary Committee, where he did not have to answer questions about all the things he did not disclose about the Muller report, which did not exonerate the president. So in short, we have a functioning democracy, not. The House Judiciary Committee also subpoenaed the records of former White House counsel and man indicating who dealt it, Don McGann. Now, McGann's testimony to Robert Mueller is where many of the examples of obstruction in the Mueller report come from. That's why the House wants McGann's documents. But this morning, the White House ordered McGann not to comply with the congressional subpoena. Clearly, they're afraid of what his papers will reveal. Because you know the old saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, you probably worked for Donald Trump. Of course, the big question, chilly, frosty here tonight. The big question remains, will Robert Mueller testify? And the big answer remains, Trump has tweeted he doesn't want Mueller to testify, Well, Attorney General Bill Barr has indicated repeatedly that he would allow Mueller to testify. And that's important because as the head of the Justice Department and Mueller's boss, Barr could attempt to block the testimony if he chooses, okay? He can do that, just like how, as a CBS employee, my bosses can block me from going on Naked and Afraid. Even though I am both of those things at least twice a day. No. Often at the same time. Often at the same time.
At the same time, why
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No wonder Trump wants everyone to drop this Mueller stuff. Most people, it turns out, don't believe that he was totally and completely exonerated. In fact, and I can't believe this, just 50% of Fox viewers buy Trump's claim the Mueller report cleared him. They don't know whether to believe the president. That's an existential crisis for Fox viewers. And that deep uncertainty has started showing up in ads like, I'm not even sure if this is my pillow. But have you cheated on me? Have you cheated on me? But it's not just Mueller. Trump refuses to cooperate with Congress on anything. For instance, last night we got a big announcement from Treasury Secretary and man trying to Darth Vader strangle a reporter, Steve Mnuchin. Last night, Mnuchin rejected House Democrats' demands to hand over Trump's tax returns.
You could have his tax returns when you pry them from my cold, dead hands. Right now, they're just cold.
So, Trump doesn't want Mueller to testify. We can't see McGann's notes. We can't see Trump's taxes. So far, the only thing Trump's not covering up is just around his eyes. Sure, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Look, I'd show you the rest, but my face is under audit. No. Now, they demanded Trump's tax returns under a 1924 law stipulating that the secretary shall furnish such records to congressional committees. Shall. You know it's important when you say shall.
Right.
Only God uses shall, okay? Shall, rarely seen outside of stone tablets. But Mnuchin claimed the request
lacks a legitimate legislative purpose.
Well, there you go. He stops it. Congress wants it. They got the law, but it doesn't happen because it's right there in the Constitution. All legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in a Congress of the United States unless some doofus named Steve doesn't like it. Yeah.
Written right in there.
No.
Come on, Mnuchin.
No. You can't have it.
The nooch continued.
The department is therefore not authorized to disclose the requested returns.
Again, this is Congress's job to decide, not Mnuchin's. There's a reason trials don't end with a judge asking for a verdict from the defense attorney. Your Honor, I may just be a simple country lawyer, but I find my client not guilty. Objection! Sustained. Bailiff, lock up the judge. No, you're out of order. A chifferobe. Do your duty. So, Trump won't give the co-equal branch of government, Congress, any of the things that they have subpoenaed. What can the Democrats do about that? Well, one solution is to impeach Trump, but that's exactly what he wants, according to the person who could make that happen.
Trump is goading us to impeach him. That's what he's doing. Every single day, he's just like taunting.
Hey, Fancy Nancy. What, is Grossy Pelosi too scared to make a speechy about impeachy? Nanny, boo-boo, you won't defend the Constitution. A buck.